Hey Nick, so it is Monday. It's time for my video. I very much enjoyed your video last week. There were a few things about it that I would like to address. First off, you said that you think that you have, and I quote, some amount of ability in music. Anyway, I'm excited to hear that you're considering studying that. I think that would be a really awesome choice for you because it's something that you have so much talent in and something that you love. So that's really cool. Also, PPEL sounds awesome, so I'm so excited to hear that you're involved in that. From the first time you told me about that major, I thought that sounded like something you'd be interested in. So that's cool. I think you can do a lot of cool stuff with that. Also, I did mention that I was rushing a fraternity way back in like the fall, I think once. So don't tell me I didn't mention that, because I know I did. And also, I very much appreciated that existentially relevant poem that you shared with us. It was lovely. Okay, let's see. It is now May, so that's crazy, because this is the last month of both of our freshman years of college. I am in finals right now, which I think probably you are too. Most people are. This is technically finals period. I only have one more. Tomorrow I have my Spanish final, so that should be just a hoot and a half. I didn't actually have that many. I only had 2.5 actual tests, half because like my oral Spanish exam is like a half of an exam. And then I had 3 papers and a few other little assignments, but the 3 papers were the big thing. So those were all due last week. Last week was the Thunderdome, but 2 all-nighters and way too much coffee later, I made it out alive. It's not as bad as it sounds because I didn't actually have any exams last week, like during the day. So my days were pretty much free, so I could just sleep all day. So I would basically like stay up and do the papers and then sleep at like sporadically during the days. I essentially became nocturnal. My whole sleep schedule is horrendous right now. Last night I went to bed at 8 p.m. and then I woke up at 1 in the morning, got some crackers, watched The Emperor's New Groove, then went back to sleep at 3 and then woke back up today at noon. So I don't really know what's happening. Is my life falling apart around me? We don't know. We're in the midst of rehearsals for Chorus Line right now. They're just kind of like occasional music rehearsals because we haven't actually started like the blocking or anything. But we're doing music rehearsals for that, and then on Thursday, once everyone's officially moved out, we get room assigned and all kind of move in where we're supposed to go, and then that's when everything starts, all the craziness begins. We'll have rehearsal from 10 to 10 every day for the next week and a half, with like lunch and dinner breaks doing, learning the dancing, finishing up the music, incorporating everything. And then, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after that, we open. So it all comes together kind of really fast, but it's going to be a really cool week. It should be a lot of fun. Because we just have rehearsal all day, and then there are like social events or parties or people hang out at night. It should be an exhausting time, but also a lot of fun. So then when that's over, the parents are coming to pick me up, the parents and Brad, and then we're going to drive home, and I will be home for the summer. So that's weird. This summer, I'm pretty much going to be home, like, all summer. We can do all kinds of fun stuff. I don't know when you're getting home. I'm guessing you're going to get home before me. You might already be home. Wait, no, you're not already home. I don't know. You'll beat me home, I'm sure. But yeah, so that'll be cool. I'll see you when I get home. Also, that carnival that you guys had looked so fun. I would love if we had a carnival like that here. That looked awesome. Our big event that we had this past few weeks was Spring Fling, which was awesome. It was so fun because I love concerts and stuff. The lineup was St. Lucia, who's a South African synth dance band. They were amazing live. They were awesome. Klingon, who's a French deep house artist. And then the headliner was Jessie J, who's Jessie J, obviously. And they were all absolutely amazing. It was so fun. They were intermixed with like student bands and student DJs, and it was just kind of an all-day thing. Like, they set up this monstrous stage with like lighting and everything on old campus, huge buffet lines of like all this amazing food that was like free and unlimited for students, and people were just out there on the green all day, hanging out, listening to music. When it got later, the headliners came up, and it was so fun. They were all incredible live. It was a blast. My friends and I were able to wrangle our way up to the front for St. Lucia and Jessie J, which was awesome. So that was really cool. Another really, really, really exciting thing that's coming up soon that I am so excited for is a gala that's happening in New York City to honor Hal Prince, who is one of the most famed Broadway directors of the past century. He's incredibly, incredibly renowned in the theater world. He's won, I think, 21, 22 Tony Awards, which is like the most of anybody ever. He directed Phantom of the Opera, Sweeney Todd, Candide, Cabaret, Pacific Overtures, A Little Night Music, Company, like a bunch of huge, huge shows that have gone up. He's also a producer. He's basically just like this massively important person in the theater world. And there's a gala in New York City this month to celebrate him. And it's this, this big event bringing in a lot of people who are really big, influential people in the theater world who he's either worked with or have worked on his shows. So that's coming up in a couple weeks. And I mean, the performances include, there are a lot, so I'm just going to read them. Laura Osnes, Norm Lewis, Ramin Karimloo, J. Armstrong Johnson, Santino Fontana, Sierra Boggess, Danny Burstein, Kate Baldwin, Chita Rivera, Vanessa Williams, Rebecca Luker, in addition to many, many others. Most, if not all of these names probably mean absolutely nothing to you, but they're all huge, huge performers on Broadway right now, or up-and-coming Broadway stars. And then the gala is also going to be featuring Jason Robert Brown, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Stephen Sondheim, John Kander, Sheldon Harnick, all these huge composers and other directors from Broadway who, are also incredibly well-renowned. So it's this huge star-studded event with all of these incredible performances. And basically, they needed students to come in because they wanted to have a big performance to end the night with a bunch of students singing a song from Candide, one of Hal Prince's shows. And so they emailed one of the professors here asking if he had interested students, and he sent it out to all of us. And so some students and I all get the chance to go perform as a chorus, part of a chorus in this gala. And I mean, this is such an amazing opportunity. I'm so excited. It's like, I mean, tickets for the event start at like $1,000. So it's a very, very big event, and the opportunity to go is incredible. So, I mean, I am so excited for that. The day after we pack up a chorus line, the parents and Brad and I are all going to go into New York City, and they're going to explore the city for a day or something, and I'm going to go to rehearsals all day and then be at the gala that night. So I am so excited to have a chance to perform with all of these people and potentially get to meet a lot of them. It's a really cool opportunity, so I'm really excited for that. Yeah, so sorry that I just rambled about that for a really long time, but I'm really excited if you cannot tell. Yeah, so I mean, maybe by the time you put up your next video, you'll be home. If so, that's awesome. I hope you have a safe trip back home. I'm excited to see you this summer, and I mean, I'll be seeing you all the time because we're going to work together. So hopefully we'll be getting more than enough of each other. I don't know, I'm guessing this is my last video because by the time I put up another one, I will be home. I'll be, on my way home. So, yeah, I think this has been a good experiment throughout the year. A lot of people have told me they've enjoyed watching them and they think it's a good idea. So, everyone who watches our videos, we're glad this has been able to keep you all updated. And Nick, I'm glad that we were able to actually stick with this. Surprise, surprise, I didn't ruin it. We made it through the whole year. Yeah, I guess I'll be seeing you this summer. Have fun in Arizona. Best of luck with finals if you're not already finished, and see you in a few weeks.